Okay, guys, I apologize. I had a bit of a internet connection issue, and I'm now back again. But I think my time was already up, so I'm just gonna um, finish off by saying that you know, um, just spend time. Okay, if you know you're struggling, spend time and find out why. The problem mostly is going to be the fact that you don't know what exactly you're doing. And if you don't know exactly what you're doing, that is where the problem is going to be. Okay? So spend time and know why you're struggling. Take time off from the chats and try to identify where your weaknesses are, and fingers crossed, everything is going to be fine. I trust that with time everything is going to be possible. You just have to be willing, and you just have to be kind of you want trading to work for you, because one of the things that I think it delayed my progress was I was not willing to change, right? I was not willing to change. The mind was stuck in its old ways, so most of the time it's like, well, I think I know what I'm doing, but deep down it's not working, right? Deep down it's not working, but you're unwilling to spend that little time to change, to kind of look in a new direction and see what can help you achieve what you want to achieve, right? So I'm gonna end the session here by saying this. I think it's a quote. I can't remember who said it. If you want it bad enough, like you being, actually, let me say this, because it was a story my spiritual teacher told me. He said that if there was a man that wanted, there was a spiritual teacher, not him, there was a spiritual teacher that was teaching a king on how to acquire spiritual knowledge, basically to be powerful. And the king went to that spiritual teacher and he said, I want to be powerful, teach me how to be powerful, to acquire the knowledge that the spiritual teacher had. And the spiritual teacher took this king to the river, and he pushed his head, right, like he was trying to drown him. But anytime he pushes him into the river, right, at the point of suffocation, he will come out. But the spiritual teacher will be kind of pushing him hard. He's trying to suffocate him, but the king's strength, or the desire to breathe, overshadows the strength that the spiritual teacher is actually using to push him into the water. So he did it 3 times, and then on the 3rd time, the king was kind of surprised why the spiritual teacher was doing that, and he asked the question, I told you that I want to learn how to acquire the knowledge that you have and be powerful. Why have you brought me to the riverside and doing this to me? And the spiritual guide said that, well, I brought you here to teach you to teach your first lesson. And your first lesson is, when you were under the water, what was your number one what was the number one thing that you were thinking about? And the king said, I wanted to breathe because I was suffocating. And the spiritual teacher said, are you sure? And he went, yeah, I was suffocating, I was going to die, so I had to try and come out to breathe. And then the spiritual teacher said, well, this is how acquiring the knowledge, it's like, if you want it as bad as you wanted to breathe when you were under the water, you will achieve it, because that is the point where things change. If you do not want it as bad as you wanted to breathe, then things will not change, because at the point of, there's a bridge that you need to cross, and that bridge is the line of between life and death. So between being ignorant and being knowledgeable, there's a line that you need to bridge, and that bridge is, how bad do you want that knowledge? How bad do you want it? Okay, so I'm saying this to end the session by saying that how bad you want to be successful in trading, right, will lead you to do everything possible under the sun, right, to be profitable. And it starts by what I've just discussed today. You need to know thyself, and knowing thyself will bring you to the point where you will confront the truth, right? You will confront the truth. You will know exactly why you are struggling, and then you make a decision whether you want to continue or not. Because if you get to know the reason why you're struggling, and I believe 100%, if you spend some time with yourself, you will know. Then the choice is up to you whether you want to change and move in the new direction to be successful, or you want to kind of fool yourself and go in circles and circles and circles. All right, so that will be all from me for today. I will touch base with you guys on Friday, same time, and we will see what the market will do. Don't try to push it too much today because of the rate announcement. Reserve your bullets. After the rate announcement, there's going to be plenty of setups. Okay, so if there's nothing for you, just reserve yourself and then go in tomorrow. All right, so take care of yourselves, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on Friday.